show where we bring you the weekly word of the weird as featured on the World Wide Web this week. I'm Ben, and as always, I'm joined by Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hello.
And Pete.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No one's looking for you, Pete.
Oh, Ben, that was seamless. I loved it.
Thank you. About time I had some praise, I think. Just keep coming. Keep them coming. Live news what? News from Pembrokeshire. Unexploded bomb detonated after spending decades as a couple's garden ornament.
Fucking hell.
Let's have a look at the picture.
Huh.
Oh, no.
Hold on. That red thing.
Yeah.
It's a very
Fuck
old
me.
bomb.
Yeah, but still. It's a fucking big ass bomb, really.
Yeah.
Isn't
The
it?
thing that looks like a bomb
That's got to be up to your knee.
that they thought was a garden ornament.
It could be. It looks like a bit of terracotta, sort of garden ornament-ish. I'd be looking for a hole through the middle to make it into a fountain.
Don't start drilling.
I'd be start drilling that shit out.
Boom!
Start twatting it with a hammer.
Yeah.
Well, Jeffrey Edwards, who owns the house, said the bomb apparently made its original journey to the house on a very bumpy ride by horse and cart more than 100 years ago. So it's been there for ages, this thing. It's just sat in the garden, the owners left it there.
So it's from the First World War then.
Ish, yeah. It's since been played with by children, painted and tapped with a garden trowel. And probably more. I bet someone's knocked it over at some point.
Yeah.
A couple who kept an unexploded missile as a garden ornament for decades, ready to go out with our home and everything in it, after a bomb disposal unit told them it needed to be detonated. Jeffrey and Sian Edwards had kept the 19th century relic outside their home after moving in back in 1982. Mr. Edwards, who lived in the same street in Milford Haven, Pembrokeshire for 74 years, said he was told by the property's original occupants it had been there for more than a century. But he was forced to bid an emotional farewell to the old armament this week after police knocked on the door on Wednesday evening and said it would need to be investigated by the Ministry of Defence.
It's fair enough, though, isn't it?
Well, it is a bit. We didn't sleep a wink that night, the 77-year-old told Sky News. During that night, he got a call to say the bomb squad had arrived the next day and the street could be evacuated. We've lived in this house for 41 years. I've known it all these years, and I told the bomb squad, if you evacuate the street, the wife and I are not leaving our home. We're staying here.
For fuck's
It'll take more than an unexploded bomb to get us to move out. I've been in this street for 74 years.
What a dick.
Well, yeah, but that's how stubborn 70-year-olds are.
Yeah.
Old people in general, they're stubborn.
Why couldn't they just pick it up and take it away?
Well, because it's live and it does go off, everyone's dead. They assumed the bomb had no charge and thought it was a dummy missile used during Navy training exercises during the First World War. It does look a bit shell-like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He told the bomb disposal unit that if it's live and it does go off, the couple would lose their home and possessions and we'll go out with our home and everything with it.
What? Why?
Because at that age, if they lost everything,
Yeah,
they'd rather go with
you
it.
just cut the insurance company.
All those precious memories gone, Mike.
Maybe they've not got
Take everything out
insurance.
of the house, don't you?
No, he wanted to go out. I just think he's got a death wish.
Yeah.
He's 77, he's like, I don't want to live anymore, fuck it.
Maybe he doesn't want to live without his garden ornament.
Maybe he doesn't want to live without his bomb.
Well, it was taken away anyway, and it was detonated at a disused quarry.
Right.
Ah.
See, so they weren't even,
No, they still had to evacuate whilst they were moving.
He's
it, didn't
lamenting
they?
on the missile now, saying that it was like an old friend going.
Told you, that's why he was quite happy to go with it, because he's like, I've been living with this for 74 years. I've hit it with trowels. I'm gonna go with it.
Well, apparently it was a naval shell from like 1880s, 1890s.
Wow.
Fuck.
Bloody hell.
He said he'd been told one of the original occupants had found it on a nearby beach while delivering lemonade on a horse and cart and had taken it on a very bumpy ride back home to display in the garden. I spent so much time with the Morris family, he said. We used to play and knock the missile with sticks. Other youngsters in the street used to throw hoops over it.
Yay!
See, it was never going to just explode, I don't think. It was a dummy fucking missile. It probably didn't have any kind of warhead in it to make an explosion, I'm guessing.
You never know.
Well, the plan is to find a special shrub to mark the spot when spring comes.
Ah, bless. I think this man's far too attached to his UXB myself.
Yeah. Get over it.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're alive, you idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude on the horse and cart that took it there was fucking lucky he's alive.
What a
Jesus.
fucking lunatic.
Oh, I found this bomb. Stick it in my horse and cart.
Military paraphernalia was, has always been in, hasn't it?
It has, but I wouldn't be picking up unexploded shells off the beach and taking them home on my horse and cart via a dirt road.
You wet.
Damn. No, you know what? I just jog with it on my shoulder.
That's better.
Stick it in my pocket.
While I play this rugby match.
I've got big pockets.
I'm just going to take it down the local rugby club, use it as a rugby ball for the game. See what happens.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Scientists make VR goggles for mice so they can feel what it is like to be attacked by a bird.
Why would you do that to mice?
Freaking the mice out.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused by this. That's a bird. What? Oh.
It's an illustration that shows the VR setup. It's got mice with this kind of contraption on there.
What we were seeing on that picture here is like a mouse with massively oversized VR glasses on. And the owl that we can see in the picture is what the mouse is seeing. So they're just torturing the fucking mouse. Like, shit, there's a fucking owl! Constantly.
Hold on a minute. Read the top bit.
I thought the glasses would be quite a bit smaller. They're huge.
That bit.
Yeah.
Researchers have developed VR goggles for lab mice to simulate a life of freedom and let them feel what it's like to be hunted by a bird. It's a bit cruel, isn't it?
It's
fucking,
like,
these Nazi scientists.
it's like, right, we've got these lab rats. Let's give them a taste of freedom, but not really, just virtual freedom.
We'll put them on a treadmill.
Virtual shit freedom at that. It's not like,
Yeah.
here's some nice food
Yeah.
for you to eat.
We're gonna get chased by fucking owls. Traumatise you for your poor little existence.
Dubbed miniature rodent stereo illumination VR, or IMR SIV.
Immersive.
The headgear is made up of 2 lenses and 2 screens split between both eyes to give the rodents an immersive 3D picture. Like VR for humans, the mice cannot see the outside world and are made to feel like they're somewhere else. But unlike the headsets we might wear, which wrap around our heads, these perch in front of the mouse's face. The researchers from Northwestern University in Illinois said by simulating a mouse's natural environment, they'd achieve greater understanding of their behaviour. Until now, such efforts have been limited to flat screens that simply surround mice. These screens cannot convey 3D depth, and the mice can also see parts of the lab peeking through.
This is great and everything, for science, I'm sure, but, cure cancer? Sure there's better things to do than sticking VR headsets on mice.
Happy mice cure cancer.
Some scientists made glasses for flies.
Happy mice, happy wife.
Happy mice, happy wife.
Oh, fuck me. Just get on. Just fucking do some proper sciencing.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Why would you even... you know what? I'm going to stick some VR goggles on mice and then when I'm simulated to get attacked by a bird. It seems cruel. Just do what you're going to do to them and get on with it.
Well, they hope the goggles open the door to further research as they are relatively inexpensive and require less complicated lab setups than screen-based alternatives.
Then why can't I afford any?
Yeah.
That could also help gain new insights into how the human brain adapts and reacts to repeated VR exposure.
Well,
Just try it on people. Sorry,
I should
Claire.
imagine they're going to go running into the walls, aren't they, of the cages or wherever they're being kept.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of splatted fucking mouse noses.
Yeah. Not sure they thought this through.
No, I don't think they have. I think this is a terrible idea. Get on with some proper science.
I think the mice are just going to get their little hands and sort of little paws and just, rag that shit off as well.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's just... Do something else, man.
They need to make AR goggles, augmented reality.
Oh, you just want to play better than life.
So you put your goggles on and it can... everything's there that's there, but like the table could be something else, and you could like live in a Victorian period, everything would be Victorian or Roman.
Let's do the holodeck. Cut the goggles out.
Well, no, that's hard, isn't it?
I was say we're not
yeah,
quite
sure.
there yet, but we could do that, the augmented,
Yeah, there's
So
Assassin's
everyone
Creed
will be walking
VR.
around in their normal clothes, but when you put the goggles on, they're all in togas.
Oh, that's going to be fucking mental, isn't it?
Well, we've already got filters, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
yeah,
it's
but,
got to do is see a torso, and then you could put a toga on it.
but what if you go in the swimming pool and it's a Roman bath, so you just strip naked, and before you know it, you're arrested for exposing yourself?
But don't get naked, is my advice.
Well, you might just get that immersed into it. You know, just throwing it out there. Could happen.
Well, a part of the augmented, you could have everyone walking around naked anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then
That's
you
what
get
I was-
naked, but
that's
no
what
one
I was
is
thinking.
naked.
No,
That's
no
the
one is
issue.
naked, yeah, but
You don't
then
have to
you're
get
going to be
naked.
walking around with a boner, aren't you?
Well, that's an issue.
Because if everyone else is seeing everyone else with clothes on,
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to, let's face it, you wouldn't be able to wear the AR goggles at the pool, would you?
well, no, 'cause you could get them doctored to walk round town and get them like, get them chipped, and everyone looks naked anyway.
Yeah, you know someone will work out how to do that within 5 minutes, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, of course, it wouldn't be there. You wouldn't be seeing their naked body. You'd be seeing AI version of a naked body.
Yeah.
Based on their
X-ray specs, basically. Bring
structure
them on.
height.
You mean you just want to spy on you just want to walk around everyone's nude? Well, whatever floats your boat, I guess. You know there's places you can go and you can do that, yeah?
I'm sure there are.
No, you just says you're buying a pair of expensive AR goggles, isn't it?
No, I'm going to invest in AR goggles.
Alright, okay.
Right, moving on. I expect my family to pay for Christmas dinner, then get loo roll as a gift too. What?
They get loo roll as a gift. There you go.
She gives them loo rolls.
Sounds that way.
So, everyone is looking for ways to cut down on the cost this Christmas, but one mum has taken things to a whole new level with her money-saving ideas, which includes gift-giving toilet rolls. We're not in the pandemic, Jesus.
She's got loads left over.
Yeah, she was one
How
of the...
much is she charging for a Christmas dinner?
Okay, so Charlotte Deering, 27, has taken things one step further. She says after realising her family didn't care about receiving top-of-the-range gifts for Christmas, she made the decision to look at their holiday more frugally. Charlotte used to spend about £1,500 on presents alone, but now she's slashed that to £300 for the entire affair. I have a massive family, and I brought into it all. Always buying them the latest technology and luxurious gifts, Charlotte said, and she's a stay-at-home mum.
How the fuck's she spending £1,500 on presents alone and she's a stay-at-home mum?
Save your pennies throughout the year,
Fuck
innit?
me.
She says, but then I noticed how myself and those around me were getting into debt and struggling, so I couldn't justify it anymore. I decided to ease the financial burden by doing a family secret Santa, where you set a budget of £10 per person and pull names out of a hat. She has been known to buy bulk toilet rolls as gifts too, and last year I got my mum a big box of washing powder, as I know it will save her money in the long run. I also make everybody chip in for the Christmas dinner roast, and the money goes in a tin on the table in advance so people can put their spare cash towards the big day.
Welcome to Brexit, Britain.
That takes the fun out of it, doesn't it?
Charlotte also reveals she has turned to second-hand sites. She said she got a Playmobil set from Vintage, which is around £55, but it ages well. And she will be able to play with toys for many years. I'm assuming this is their daughter they're talking about or something.
Yeah.
And when it's too old for her, she'll donate it or sell it. Sell it or donate
Well,
it to
she's gonna
charity.
fucking tin can and play kick the can down the street. That's what we're getting to, isn't it?
Get a wheel and a stick.
I was going to say stick in a hoop.
This is where it's heading, isn't it? Brexit Britain.
It doesn't say how much they have to contribute to Christmas dinner.
They just throw in the spare cash in, so I guess it's whatever she accumulates over the course of the year.
Yeah.
People are struggling, man.
Yeah.
This government's fucked this country. 13 years it's taken it.
I'd still be pissed off if I got a fucking load of loo roll for Christmas.
Oh shit! I best return that new roll.
No way, I'm a bit short.
So,
I've
you
got
see
your
the
new
price?
rolls on, but it's used.
Oh.
Times are hard, mate.
Suck it on you. It's like, fold it again, it'll be fine.
Hope he folds its shit inside.
Of course, I'm not a barbarian.
I do wonder sometimes. Oh, it still sucks. I mean, no, this is a bit extreme though, isn't it?
You got to do what you got to do to survive, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess so. I'd never spend 1,500 quid on presents anyway. That's just me personally. But that's me. I ain't bothered about Christmas. Doesn't really do it for me.
I'm spending 600 to 800 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 kids in it. 200 quid each doesn't go a lot, does it?
I hope she ain't got no lip fillers or nothing though.
She doesn't look like it.
Nah, doesn't look like it.
She's got a nose piercing. Being as a witch, she can afford a nose piercing.
Looks like CJ.
And a
Oh
dog.
God, she does, doesn't she?
She can afford a dog as well.
And an outfit for the dog.
Get rid of the dog. She'll be afford more presents then.
Have the dog for Christmas dinner.
Every year we get a puppy and a fat over the course of the year. Oh, hey, that's tragic.
Well, it was a Brexit Britain.
Oh man.
What's that country that eats the dogs? And that's the
China.
Korea.
Southeast Asia kind of full stop really. The dog's a bit of a delicacy in it.
Well, not just dogs, is it? It's anything that moves.
Oh yeah.
In a lot of those countries.
It is.
It is though, China, anything that moves.
They'll eat them fermented eggs, wouldn't they? Them fetus eggs that you ain't even got a chance of being born.
Oh, give me them stem cells. Well, does Australia exist?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's outside of existence. Yeah, it's not in the dome. What do they call it? The
Firmament.
the firmament. Yeah, it's not in the firmament.
Well, if you go on
Firmament.
Microsoft...
What?
Firmament.
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 Yeah.
Firmament.
Well, if you go on Microsoft Bing, it will tell you that it doesn't. It's fell victim to a long-running part-joke internet conspiracy theory.
Right.
So, Bing on Wednesday said that Australia didn't exist.
Huh.
Several very real Australian users on Blue Sky and Mastodon reported that when they searched for "Does Australia exist?" on Bing, it would come back with an emphatic no, written in a text box before the link results. Bing is denying the existence of Australia, the technology reporter Stilgarian posted on Blue Sky on Wednesday. One user replied, "It's buying into conspiracy theories," and another asked, "Does that mean I don't have to pay my bills?" Apparently Bing, some were able to replicate the result while others found Bing confirming that Australia does in fact exist.
Well, I have family that come from there, so unless they were lying, I'm pretty sure it exists.
To quote Bing, the Bing co-pilot responded on, "There is a sovereign nation that comprises the mainland of Australian continent, the island of Tasmania and numerous smaller islands. However, there are some conspiracy theories that claim Australia doesn't exist, and these theories suggest the country was invented by the British government as an excuse to execute tens of thousands of
I
prisoners."
wouldn't put it past them, but...
Well, it would be more cost effective, wouldn't it?
So how do you explain that I'm a celeb to get me out of here then?
Well, that's filmed in a warehouse.
Right. What about...
No, it is literally filmed in a warehouse.
It's fake.
It's all fake, not in the
Not
jungle.
in a jungle.
Shut up.
Honestly,
No, they've got a roof over it and everything.
It's not fake.
It
They're
is.
not in a jungle, honest.
They
jungle.
are.
They're not
It
in the
comes
jungle.
light in
They're
the
not. I
morning.
I've seen something about it.
Yeah, they're not.
That's
It's like Bear
bullshit.
Grylls. Sorry, it's not real.
I'm a celebrity is real.
It's not.
It is.
Sounds like
he
you've got.
watches it every night.
Sounds like you've got massive. What's the fucking word for it, Mike? When he can't change his mind and presented a new evidence.
Cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance.
Show me the evidence and I'll have a look.
Well, I'm telling you, it's not real.
Fucking Aussie gold hunters.
That's all staged.
Is that in a warehouse as well?
No, that's just. It's just they know they're gonna find the fucking gold. They're a claim. Wouldn't be a claim if there wasn't gold there, would it?
I'm on about the existence of Australia.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, that's pretty clearly filmed on the moon.
Right.
All these reality TV shows are fake and it sucks. Even porn stars, PAWN. I used to love that, and then I was like, wait a minute.
It went really fake, didn't it?
It went really fake.
They started acting out bits.
Yeah.
Just like, I wanted to see you sort of just naturally in the shop.
Just do the shop. But instead it was always like, well, I know nothing about this, but my expert's right over there. So you've obviously been here in advance, haven't you? And he's come down.
Yeah.
You know, it's all crap. Apparently, yeah, Australia doesn't exist, according to some elements of the conspiracy community.
How
And
silly.
for a while, Bing.
And Bing.
How
But a
silly.
spokesperson from Microsoft said the issue's now been rectified.
Oh, that's good. I feel relieved now I know Australia exists
And
again.
apparently the conspiracy dates back to 2006, when
Yeah.
a user on the Flat Earth Society forum reportedly claimed everything about Australia was made up and everyone who claimed to be Australian was secret government agents.
That's a lot of government agents, isn't it?
My old best mate from when I was like 8 years old. He was a secret government agent.
Yep. Every Australian you've ever seen or met is actually a double agent.
Wow, fair play,
Does that
Jonathan.
mean the cast of
Sarah.
Neighbours and Home and Away?
Yep. Kylie Minogue, Jason Donovan, they're all secret government
Not
agents.
Kylie.
No, I'm afraid
No!
Kylie and her arse are both secret government agents. And Danny.
Oh, no one cares about her.
I like Danny
I don't
Minogue.
know, sandwich between them. I wouldn't mind.
Had to come from Flat Earthers, didn't it?
Yeah.
Of course it did. They're the most biggest idiots out there.
To be fair, flat earthers and the firmament kind of go together, don't they? It's a very similar.
Yeah, it's the dome over the earth, isn't it?
Stupidness.
Yeah. Move on.
Yep.
Astronauts suspected of scoffing space tomato cleared after it appeared 9 months later.
Well, did it float out from behind the sofa or something?
Pretty much. NASA spaceman Frank Rubio has finally been cleared of suspicion that he ate a precious tomato grown in orbit now that the fruit has shown up on the ISS.
So
You can't even eat a piece of fucking fruit.
What's it matter if he did eat the tomato?
They were growing it there, and they
He's-
obviously wanted to study it.
Yeah, but he's proved it's not fucking lethal.
He was accused of secretly scoffing a 1-inch wide red robin dwarf tomato that had been grown as part of an experiment named Veg-05, conducted aboard the station which has circled the Earth for the past 25 years. Each astronaut received a sample after the March 29 harvest of the first tomatoes grown in space. But Rubio claimed his, stored in a Ziploc bag, floated away in microgravity. He said he spent 20 hours of his own time scouring the space station, the size of a 6-bedroom house, for the missing salad.
Well,
I spent many hours looking at that thing, he told a live stream from the space station. I'm sure the desiccated tomato will show up at some point and vindicate me years in the future.
At least he only had to wait 9 months to be vindicated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
so
the
he hasn't
tomato
been
has turned
scoffing
up.
all the tomatoes and going, you know.
Yeah.
He hasn't scoffed the tomato, and the tomato's gone floating off, and he's been looking for it all around the ship.
Yeah.
And 9 months later, it finally turns up.
my favourite one's the astronaut who smuggled that gorilla suit aboard and then put it on one day for a laugh.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he didn't tell anyone,
Yeah.
and then put it on and went round waking everybody up.
Imagine if they'd freaked out, kicked him into the airlock.
Blow him away!
Last thing you see, he just takes his hat off. He's like,
It's
oh my
alright.
god, it's Frank.
It's alright.
His
He'd
head
have just
exploded.
he'd have just opened the door in the warehouse and gone home, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, space is fake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's if you're a flat earther. These crazy people. Space is fake. Can't do that. Did the dome.
We're hardly in the Truman Show, are we?
Things would be a lot easier if we were. Well, yeah. Fuck it. I say let him eat. I hope he did eat them. If he did eat them, so what? He's proved it's not going to kill him.
He didn't eat it. It's been
But he
found.
didn't eat it anyway.
Said that they were giving it, like, everyone got a little taste of the harvest anyway. So
I know.
he's just lost his.
I know, I don't. It's just, yeah, it's a bit stupid really, but I thought it was just mad that he's looking for a tomato on the.
Tomato.
They got a full set of hydroponics up there. I know I'm growing if I end up on the ISS.
Yeah. We're gonna be high, so high.
Space weed, space grass. Is that astroturf? Hey.
Ooh, we giving it him.
No.
Well,
No.
No. He had the grin before he said it. He knew he was saying it. He planned it.
Of course I did.
He
It was planned and executed perfectly. Alright, next one then. Last one.
Rotten food unfit for human consumption. Found at cheap brothel.
I'm not eating there again.
I don't think it's the ladies' minges, Mike.
No, I know, but I just, don't you go and have some food? It's just that you think, I'll go to that brothel and have a nice meal.
No, when they're inviting you in for tea, they're not literally inviting you in for tea.
So the unnamed brothel in Solothurn, in a town located in northwest of Switzerland, it was slapped with a £1,450 fine after some 53 violations of food hygiene law.
We're breached.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind, blowjob and a steak if it was going.
Not
That's
this place,
special,
though.
that is.
Not this place, clearly. But
So during an embarrassing inspection of the brothel in the canton of Switzerland, some 53 violations of food laws were reported, including rotten onions and expired butter. That's terrible. The brothel that offers soft drinks, wellness treatments and food for £45 entry fee.
That's alright, isn't it?
Wellness treatment.
that's just to get in.
Oh, is it?
Was fine.
I'm assuming that comes with the wellness treatment.
Is that what they're calling it now? Is it wellness treatment?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a fuck and a suck for 45 quid. It's a wellness treatment.
So they've been shot with like a £1,500 fine, basically. Yeah, I was expecting there to be much worse violations, in all fairness, but
What are the
yeah.
girls like?
I like that when it said there. Some of the areas are reported to be unclean. It's like, you don't say it's a fucking brothel. There's spunk
Yeah.
up every wall.
So throughout the building, inspectors found rotten onions, unfit for human consumption, chili peppers, expired butter, dirty surfaces, oh my god, building rubble in the beverage warehouse and unrefrigerated food at the buffet, including potato salad, meat and salmon.
They ain't eating potato salad in a brothel.
No, or salmon. Definitely ain't eating fucking salmon.
I'm not
in a
eating
brothel.
anything at the brothel that isn't a vagina.
Good point.
In all fairness.
Even then, it's a
Well, even
brothel.
then, I'm there to get
It's a
service,
brothel, isn't it?
so I'll be serviced,
Yeah.
and that's it, get out of there.
Who goes to the fucking buffet?
I know.
Just give me 10 minutes and I'm going to fill up on chicken nuggets. Get some protein. Go again. You're so much of fucking hairy ass blokes with towels wrapped round them. I was just taking stuff off a hot plate. It was yours, alright. Which one did you have? Candy number 24. Going in there next week. Who is she?
Just don't have the spotted dick.
You may well end up with one at this place. I know some of the areas are found to be unclean. Of course they're unclean. You can guarantee people are getting fucked in the kitchen.
I bet, no, it didn't say anything about the rooms or the state of the rest of the place, is
What
it?
got me was the rotten onions thing. It's like, what? I don't know. That's not newsworthy, is it? A few rotten onions in a fucking brothel. It's not newsworthy, really.
I bet there's some blue waffles.
Blue waffles in the brothel.
Oh, I think that deserves a crown.
Hey! Take that. Early Christmas present.
On that bombshell.
On that bombshell, I've been Ben. Thank you very much for listening. Follow us on SoundCloud and Spotify at Cutting to the Board in the PTA. YouTube is Apocalypse Bull, and Facebook is Cutting to the Bull in the post-truth apocalypse. And does Australia exist? Is ever Australian you ever met a secret government agent? I don't know, but I'm curious to find out.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
And I've been Claire. If you need help with your Christmas dinner and that, like, ask your friends and family in it.
Chip
People,
in.
yeah, people that are coming around. That's okay. And give Lou roll. Yeah.
And R15. Stop questioning the existence of Australia, you bastards. They're not coming in yet.
I'll stick my thumb up your arse.
My God, that needs no Steve Irwin.